Welcome to the World Heritage Royal Tombs. I'll develop the story of Jungjeong and his consort queen's tombs. King Jungjeong was the 11th monarch of Joseon Dynasty. It is located in Seollung and Jeongneung Royal Tombs, Seoul. King Jungjeong, who rose to the throne without preparation, did not have a chance of crown prince education due to a result of rebellion. From the day he rose to the throne, he was a king who was suffering from coup leaders, and also he was indecisive. He had to abandon his wife, who had difficulties with him, and great daughter or nephew of coup leaders with his concubine all at once. Cho Gwang-jo was to be tried to reform, but the conservative factions opposed to him. Jungjeong had given up on reform and poisoned Cho Gwang-jo for treason. It was really incompetent and petty. Jungjeong left them to death, even though the most loved Gyeongbin Park clan and his first son were framed. He was mean husband and father. There are 3 queens and 10 concubines, but now there is no one around. He is alone in the tomb. Let's move to Queen Dangyang. Dangyang was the wife and queen consort of King Jungjeong, the 11th monarch of the Joseon Dynasty. It is located in Yangju-si, Gyeonggi-do. Following Jeonnung that was not open until November 14, 2019, because military units were next to it. She died in 1557 and was buried in the cemetery of the Gochang-shin clan. She was conferred a posthumous royal title, Queen Dangyang, in 1739, and her tomb was also granted royal status. The tomb lacks the funerary objects with which the royal tombs of Joseon were customarily required to be furnished, such as retaining stones and stone railing, because Eulung was the restored queen's tomb. The height of burial area is also very low because Myo was changed to Neung, so you can see the burial mound through the rear gate of a T-shaped shrine. She was the shortest queen who had been driven out 7 days after she was the queen. The queen of Dangyang was a good couple with King Jungjeong, was a queen of tragedy who had separated from King Jungjeong alive. The legend of Scott Lock is told in unofficially history. Shin clan was kicked out of the palace and lived in an old residence in Sajikbol on the Inangsan mountain. King Jungjeong could not forget his wife, so he went to Gyeonghae-ru and looked at the foot of Inangsan mountain. When she heard this, she ordered her servant to put a red skirt across the lock to show her earnest desire to see Jungjeong. Because of this, people call the lock Chima Bawi. One theory, the towering rock next to Pyeongpung Lock on the middle of Inangsan mountain is called the Chima Bawi. Some say that when Jungjeong was near his deathbed, Shin was reunited by disguising herself as a female monk because he wanted to see her. She died at the age of 71, and after 230 years of exile, King Yeongjo reinstated her as Queen Dangyang. Even now, the tombs are separated and far away. That makes me feel sadder. Let's move to Queen Jangyang.
It is located in West 3 Royal Tombs. Goyang-si Jong-hee-do, the daughter of her father, who had made a contribution to the rebellion, entered the palace at 15 and defeated the prominent queen candidates, and was chosen as a second consort queen thanks to her powerful fathers. She gave birth to a son in 10 years and died a few days later. The son was King In-jong, the filial son of heaven. Could she have closed her eyes properly when she left her newborn baby? My heart aches very much.
Let's move to Queen Munjong.
It is located in Tarong and Gangneung Royal Tombs, Seoul. She ruled the country on behalf of the king for 8 years when her son, Myeongjong, was crowned at the age of 12. For 8 years when the queen ruled the country, her servants, such as Yoon Won-hyung, took power and took control of the country. She was a queen who exercised powerful power. If there was Empress Wu Zetian of the Tang dynasty in China, there was Empress Munjong in Joseon. She was a cold-blooded woman who made Myeongjong a scarecrow king and caused bloodshed. If you have a disadvantage, you have an advantage. She had a Buddhist spirit that human beings were equal. So it has a record that she did that the men born out of wedlock also could take the Kwagyo Sihyam, which was a test for selecting candidates for the country for bureaucracy. The story of her younger brother Yoon Won-hyung and Jung Nan-young is famous as a staple material of historical dramas. She did everything she could not get buried next to King Jungjong, but she's alone in the Taerung. As the Tinung athletes' village was built between Tarung and Gangneung. The Gangneung of Myeongjong, originally in the same ridge, was completely separated. She is away from his son. She died a few hundred years ago, but I am appalled as if she's still paying for her crime.